Hello once again to the Chashuv Mispalim of Al Tefillah. There is a story of two Hasidim that ended up in jail. They landed themselves in jail. They were in a cell together. And being Hasidish Yidden, they didn't get depressed and they were happy. They were constantly happy. And if Hashem put them in jail, then they're going to be happy in jail. But then they had a problem. There were no facilities in the jail. And all that they were left to relieve themselves in was a bucket, which they had to relieve themselves in. And after several hours, they realized that they had a problem because now they had this bucket in the cell, and they weren't able to daven. And one of them got very sad because if he can't daven to Hashem, then what point is there in living? He was so sad, and his friend said to him, "Don't be sad. By not davening, we are doing the Ratzon HaBorei. Don't be sad, be happy. We're able to do the Ratzon HaBorei by not davening." And the other chassid got so happy that he was able to do the Ratzon HaBorei by not davening, he started dancing around the bucket. And then the other one joined him, and they were dancing and dancing around the bucket because this bucket helped them to be able to do the Ratzon HaBorei. And then the jail guard comes in, and he says, "What are you guys dancing? This bucket making you happy?" And he took the bucket away. Rabbi said, the message to us, we unfortunately are, as it stands, are not going to be able to daven in shul until further notice. The same way that we are doing the Ratzon HaBorei when we daven in shul on a regular basis, we are now doing the Ratzon HaBorei, the will of Hashem, by listening to the Rabbanim, listening to the Gedolim, and observing the mitzvah of guarding ourselves by not going to shul. Our avodah at this time is certainly to serve Hashem with a higher sense of urgency, but to do it b'simcha, and to do it with serenity, to not be anxious, to know that we are in the hands of Hashem, and to just be calm, confident, do the Ratzon HaBorei, and not chas v'shalom get stressed out or get anxious. May we all be zeichet to have true bitachon in the Borei Olam. We should be zeichet to be healthy. And all Klal Yisrael should be zeichet to be healthy. All the Cholim should have a refuah, and we should all have bracha, b'hatzlacha, beruchnius, ubegashmius. Amen.